Going
Good
right here.
morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Good morning, Jackie. How are you
Good
doing?
morning, Jesse. I'm well.
I have a date for you. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, you have a date for me?
June 10th
June 10th? Really?
was the very first
Wow.
day that you did a sunrise with me. June 10th.
Wow. And
Yep,
when did you start doing this?
June 8th. I think you were like
Oh,
the
wow. So
third
the
person.
first week.
Yeah, no, you were the
That's
from the very
crazy.
first week, and you have been like almost consistently Fridays. Sometimes you filled in for
Yeah.
me on other days when I needed you, but you've always been my Friday happy person. And
Yay.
so
Yeah.
I couldn't be happier that it's you to lead us off into the sunrise. I know
I
it's supposed to
felt
be sunset, but
happy about it, but then at the same time, have such a hard time with endings and goodbyes that I thought, I don't know, I may have to cancel. I don't know if I can do
there,
it.
there are no
But
goodbyes. There are no
I
endings.
no, I hear and I've been processing it with you as we've been meditating this week. I've been processing it ever since you made the announcement and so I'm fine today. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm good.
It's funny because I was an emotional roller coaster as well for a little. I was like, is this the right time? Like, I'm not sure if this is the right time. But honestly, like, all signs point to yes for everybody, like across the board. Like,
Mhm.
our sunrisers are getting
Yeah.
back to work, which is wonderful. I am so thrilled that you guys actually have work to do versus a
Yeah.
year ago when we started this. We were in lockdown. Like, you guys didn't have
Jesse,
clients.
when we started this was my only outlet at that time to share
Wow.
the what I think to me is the most healing and most important element of yoga, which is connection, meditation, breath,
And
just
connection.
checking in.
How can you connect with other humans when you are in your own home and everybody's in their own homes? And when you go out, you can't hug. And when you go out, you can't smile at each other. You can't see
And we're
each other behind the
terrified because
mask.
we don't know
Yeah.
what it is. So
Yeah.
the shared fear was the biggest
Yeah.
thing that I really felt like I was helping to moderate,
Yeah.
by sharing. So, yeah,
You
it's
have
been great.
been just a jewel, like a shining light that has kept me going for longer than you know. Like, you've kept me going. So thank you
So
so
happy to hear
much
that.
for being our people and being my person and being part of this happy little thing. And honestly, this is
Likewise.
I am not I'm so grateful to Becca and Kelly as well for both reframing it for me as being a beginning, not an ending. Like, it's not
Absolutely.
something closing, it's a new thing that we can have fun with going forward with our sunrise summits. And honestly, and like I told you and everybody else, I hope that our sunrisers, as they have availability, they still share in the group. Obviously, Josh is gonna probably be doing his bowls every
He's
day.
the
I
leader.
hope he is our wolf pack leader, starting at 4 o'clock in the morning or whenever he does
Yeah.
the bowls is crazy. So keep sharing, keep spreading your love whenever
He's
you feel
our
that, like,
leader. Absolutely.
too much that you want to share,
Yeah.
send it in. So,
And
but
I would love to ask as we move forward too that the recipients of our meditation also become engaged on the page, make
yeah, yes,
requests for meditations you'd like to hear.
yeah.
Um, don't be shy. We're happy to share healing and we will post a meditation just for you.
1,000,000%. Maybe we can even make
Absolutely.
that like just like a standing, like, announcement, like whenever you have a need, just share that
Yes.
need and we'll jump in with whatever you need. And it may turn out that we start doing daily meditations again if that's needed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If we go back into lockdown, oh my gosh, no.
Yes.
But you
But
never know.
yeah,
Life is
absolutely.
so
Yes, definitely. Any questions? Let's make this more interactive. Let's make this a place where everybody can ask questions and learn and
Yes.
become better meditators and
Yeah.
just, anything.
And the greatest thing is now we all know that each one of you brings your own background, your own personality, your own insights. And so if we have a specific question, we know who to go to. We know how to find you, So that's been, for me, somebody who doesn't know anything. It's been
Yeah.
so great to kind of basically create a catalog of intelligence and thoughtfulness that I can just call on whenever I need it. So thank you guys for just
You're
always.
so welcome.
But before we get into our last sunrise, please announce for the last time who you are, where you are, and what you do.
Okay. I am Jackie Hyatt. I am Yoga 231. You can find me at my website with that name.com and yoga 231 underscore on on Facebook and Instagram. Not Twitter. Twitter's different, but anyway, I don't tweet. So anyway, that's where you can find me. I teach yoga here at, it's no longer Our Y, it is Core SRQ. So I teach yoga here at Core SRQ, both locations, as well as I am now at Elite Health, and it's a medical center where I'm working individually and in groups with people who are of the highest need of healing right now. And I am also a backyard yoga fairy, coming to your events, your weddings, your tea parties, whatever. I'm there. And that's me.
And that's another thing that we're going to continue to collaborate on. I was just telling somebody about you the other day.
Absolutely.
Start your wedding day with some yoga. It's a brilliant idea.
So important.
Yeah.
So important.
Well, thank you for being here, and thank you for being our person to bring in the last sunrise. Would you like to go ahead and start our day for us?
I would. Okay, everyone, let's find our shape, whatever that shape may be for you this morning. Seated, lying down in the kitchen. And let's do a few of my sunrise stretches. I was doing these in the beginning, and now they've kind of evolved into what I like to call the course of the sun during the day stretches. So we will inhale and reach up as the sun rises, copying that sunrise, reaching up and shining bright, opening up to our fullest brightness through the middle of the day. So we're taking those shoulder blades and we're pressing them towards each other. Deep breath in. And then as the afternoon draws to a close, we bring the palms together. The sun wraps us in the last drops of its bright light, fingertips touching, palms touching, exhaling. And then soft, slow inhale as the sun sets. And we bring the arms down. Deep breath in. Let's roll the shoulders down. And I'm going to demonstrate a mudra that we're going to be doing a little bit later. It's called Dhyana Mudra. And you place your right hand, you cradle your right hand inside on top of your left hand, and you touch your thumbs. And yes, you've got it right there. That's Dhyana Mudra. And this is a sacred seal. And I'm going to cue it in a little while. So just keep that one in mind. But to be getting started with, we are going to connect to body and then detach from body so that we can get a little further into our meditation this morning. And we're going to be doing that by tapping. So if you play the piano, imagine that you are playing a forte. So you've got all your fingers, 3 or 4, you can use 3 or 4 fingers, whatever works for you. And you're tapping the ridge from the center of your eyebrows towards your temples. And you're just tapping like in a percussive. And you're going from center to temples. And now go ahead and allow your eyes to close so that you can really focus in on the sensation. Continuing to tap, playing with the intensity of the tapping, connecting the breath. As you continue moving from center to temples. You know, the next time you reach your temples, stay at the temples and then begin to come down the sides to your jawbone. So now we're moving from the temples down to the jawbone and up, continuing to focus on that tapping. And the reason tapping works to create balance is because the skin is the largest organ we have, and it holds a vast network of neural receptors. Tapping sends electric signals through acupressure points that decrease threat response mode and create balance in body and brain chemistry. So just continue tapping. And the next time you reach your jawbone, continue down to your collarbone and just tap down at your collarbone, right at the bone. And make sure you make these a little more percussive, a little heavier, a little more intense. And continue to move both hands down towards your heart center through the middle. So bringing the fingers almost completely together as you come down towards your heart center and then tap up to your collarbone. Noticing as you detach slowly from your physical self, becoming more comfortable in your own skin. Take a deep breath in. And the next time you reach up through your collarbone, go ahead and release a deep sigh and allow your hands to come down comfortably onto your lap, setting up into your Dhyana Mudra. Right hand resting lightly inside your left palm and the tips of your thumbs touching. Deep breath in, full and slow exhale out, dropping the shoulders down, lengthening up through the spine, tucking the chin in slightly and raising the crown of the head up towards the sky. Begin to connect with your soft and subtle breath as you now inhabit the mind. The Dhyana Mudra is significant because it brings you deeper into profound concentration, tranquility, and inner peace. The right hand resting in the left palm, thumbs touching at the tips. Right hand symbolizing state of higher consciousness. Left representing illusion. Both creating a perfect balance with their union. The person using this mudra invites limitless space. Deep, slow breath in. Full exhale out from the belly. And imagine yourself seated somewhere on this earth, a beautiful garden or forest of your choosing. Take a few breaths to be in this space. See yourself as this beautiful meditation temple, not made of stone, but made of glass, the thick kind of glass that's used for aquariums, resilient, unbreakable. But the glass, with time and weather, has become murky from the inside and from the outside, so that the beautiful light that sits inside of you cannot shine bright or be seen by others. When you are motivated by love, this light becomes brighter because it's not powered by electricity, it's powered by love. And anytime you judge yourself, think negatively, or move in fear, anytime you cause pain to yourself or others, the glass becomes murkier and your light stays lost. But every time you clear your mind with breath and meditation, practicing non-judgment, non-violence, self-observance and study, observation of everything going around you before you react. Every time you pause and observe your feelings, the glass becomes clearer and your light shines through. Imagine the surface of the earth right now, millions of tiny bright lights, all shining out in love. Let's sit for 1 minute of quiet breath together. I'll prompt you when the minute's up. Take a deep breath in, slow and long, filling the chest, filling the belly, filling the collarbones. And exhale slowly, emptying the belly, emptying the chest, emptying the collarbone. I'd like to share with you this poem by Mary Oliver. To live in this world, you must be able to do 3 things: to love what is mortal, to hold it against your bones, knowing your life depends on it, and when the time comes, to let it go. To let it go. So now we let go of this magical experience and we greet our next one. As the sun rises again, go ahead and allow your chin to drop down to your chest. Bring your hands to heart center. I want to thank you all for practicing with me this morning. I'm so honored to have shared this last practice with all of you. Have a wonderful day.
I didn't want to come out of that one. I can't see your face, but I know you're there.
I know I'm there, and I'm going to go ahead and shine my flashlight on me. I don't know why I'm like literally outside.
It's trying to make you work. There you are. Hi, beautiful. That was absolutely stunning, and that poem was absolute perfection. And so, oh, what are you doing? What is this? Oh my gosh! Apparently, my husband. So I wish I could. I can. I can turn my camera around so you can see. My husband is crouching down,
No.
hiding in the background, filming.
Good morning.
Good morning. And he apparently brought over a little cheers to the last. Wait, here. You can't see it.
Oh,
Cheers to the last one.
so sweet.
Thanks, babe.
I love
I don't
it.
know. Oh,
He's celebrating.
Cheers.
Champagne in the morning. Yay.
It's Friday. We're allowed.
It's Friday. Yes.
I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for sharing that. That was, and okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to get mushy, but first, technicalities. That was so cool about what you were talking about, how the skin holds, and you were, how did you say it? Like there was something like, I'm all like everywhere right now, but when
there's the network of neural pathways, there's millions, billions of them. So you're sending the message to turn off that threat response.
Threat response. That's what it was. So interesting. So interesting. Yeah. Thank you. I love that very much. I love everything that I've learned from you guys has been incredible. Like there's been so many things that I feel like we should all know. That should be taught in schools. Like if we are going to have all of these different things in our bodies where we feel stress and have reactions, we should have the tools to be able to counter those reactions. I think that would be step one.
Middle school, 6th grade, before all of the emotional stuff starts happening, meditation and all the tools that you need to handle stressful situations should be a class.
Absolutely, 100%. But until they start regimenting that in schools, we have you guys to share that with us and help us learn. And I'm so excited for the next chapter because this is not goodbye. You are stuck with me forever because I love your face and you're an amazing friend, and I'm so lucky to have
goes with you.
And we're gonna have some really cool things coming up, and like you said, I'm really hopeful that the people that watch get more involved, like share their thoughts. Like you don't have to be a sunriser to be a sunriser. You can, all of us participate and be present in this beautiful day the way that we can. So if you feel like sharing, share. If you're a sunriser that has been one of our wonderful contributors over the last year plus, please, when you feel an overflow of energy, jump on, do a live, do whatever you want to do. We're going to keep this thing going and just love to everyone. Take all that goodness that you've acquired over the last however long we've been doing this, hold it in your heart, spread it out to others, keep being wonderful people, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yes, we will.
All right. Yeah. And see, that plane in the background was actually me on the plane. That was what was going on.
It's actually a truck, but it's really close by.
It sounded like a plane.
Right down my street. I don't know why, but
I love it. Love you so much. Love you all, and we'll see you very, very soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.